In the abandoned castle, as the night slowly descended, and after Prince Kayan and Laura hid in the abandoned castle, Laura stood by the window, staring into the darkness, her hand still feeling the warmth of the wall. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps echoed behind her. Kayan turned quickly, placing his hand on his sword.
Who's there?
He was not a soldier, but an elderly man, his back bent, his face marked by the traces of time. He had carried a heavy secret for many long years. He looked at Laura for a long moment, then his eyes fell upon her hand.
The crescent! Impossible!
And suddenly, Laura pulled her hand back nervously.
Who are you, and how did you get in here?
I was a servant in the royal palace before the fire consumed it.
Silence filled the air.
I was there on the night of your birth.
They sat beside a small fire, and the man began to speak.
That night you were born amid joy. But Queen Serin was plotting for the throne.
Serin burned the palace.
Your parents tried to escape with you and fell among the flames while trying to protect you. No one survived except you.
Then he said in a calmer voice,
The old woman worked in the palace, guarding the secret of the bloodline. She entered the fire without fear, carried you out in her arms, and vanished before the queen could see her.
Laura listened, tears falling silently. As for Kayan, he realized that the girl before him carried the history of an entire kingdom.
When I saw the crescent on your hand, I knew the time had come. The people have not forgotten their true prince, nor the princess whose childhood was stolen.
If this is my destiny, then I will not run from it.
And I will not let you face him alone.
This was no longer just an escape, but a battle for justice. The next morning, Kayan sent a secret message to his kingdom. The soldiers prepared and moved toward the palace with great caution, walking through the forest paths where Queen Serin could not discover their plan. Laura and Kayan arrived in the city with their soldiers. Among the people, Prince Kayan walked with Laura and the soldiers. The moment the people saw the crescent mark, whispers turned into tears. The princess has returned. And to the palace gates, Prince Kayan and Laura arrived, the soldiers around them like a living shield. In the throne hall, Queen Serin stood. She believed Laura had burned with her family, but she had returned once more.
Remove the queen from the palace.
The soldiers lowered their swords, and the throne fell without a fight. Serin left with no power and no people. Peace returned, and the people rejoiced for the one who shaped this future. Their marriage was announced, and the old woman had the greatest share of their celebration. The two royals celebrated with the old woman who saved the throne, and the people rejoiced and celebrated with them. Thus the story ended. It began with fire and ended with light. Laura was no longer an orphan, and Kayan was no longer a lonely prince, and the kingdom finally returned, safe